everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin Goodman from GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I want to show you how to play Hey Soul Sister by Train. It's a fairly simple song, just a few chords, a great song for a beginner. For this we are using capo on the 4th fret, so all of the chords, the way I'm telling you how to play them, will be in reference to the capo being on the 4th fret. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at what we got going on here. Alright, so first let's take a look at the chords that we've got here. First we have C. So I'm on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and again this is in reference to where the capo being on the 4th fret. So we're on the 3rd fret of the 5th string with your 3rd finger, 2nd fret of the 4th string with your 2nd finger, 3rd string is open, 1st fret of the 2nd string with your 1st finger, and 1st string is open. So that is C. Then we have G, 3rd fret of the 6th string with your 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 5th string with your 1st finger, strings 4 and 3 are open, and 3rd fret of the 2nd string with your 3rd finger, 3rd fret of the 1st string with your 4th finger. Then we have A minor. A minor, if you just take the C chord that we just did, and you just take your 3rd finger and you move it from the 5th string to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then we have F. So you're going to take your 1st finger and you're going to bar it across the 1st and 2nd strings on the 1st fret, and then your 2nd finger will be on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger will be on the 4th fret of the 4th string. And then in a minute here in the chorus we're going to do another version of G. We're just going to take this F chord and we're just going to move it up a whole step. So now you're barring at the 3rd fret, your 2nd finger's on the 4th fret, and your 3rd finger's on the 5th fret. Alright, so the song basically has 2 parts. We have, it's an intro, and it's also the verse, and it's also like the pre-verse when the song recycles. So we start off, we've got that C. The first thing you're going to do is you're just going to pick just the 5th string. So you got that. You pick the 5th string, just that single note, and then a downstroke, up, down, up. So and this is basically the strum that it uses for all of this part. So for the first measure we're on C. So you just do that sequence twice. To G. So when we go to G, we're going to do the same thing, but now we're going to pick the 6th string. Then to A minor, so back to the 5th string again. And then F. And now the 4th string is the single note. And then that just repeats. So that's the entire intro and verse part. So we've got... Alright, so now let's take a look at the chorus. So for the chorus, we start off with F, and the strumming is different now. So we've got down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So like that's the first measure. Then starting on the second measure, we're still on F, and we strum 3 times, down, up, down, and then we're going to slide up a whole step. So this is that other voicing of G that I was talking about. And then we've got this muted, little percussive muted thing here. So that second measure. Then we've got this muted percussive thing. So what you do is you just, where you're fretting the chord here, you're just going to release the pressure. So when you strum the strings, you get that percussive sound. So you don't want to let off too much where you can hear like getting any kind of a harmonic. You just want, there's the chord, you just slightly release the pressure so you get that kind of percussive sound. So to a C, the same thing again, the 2 mute. Now when I'm doing this, doing it with C, is I just take my third finger and just lay it across the strings to get that same muted sound. And now we go to G, but it's this G up here. 2 mutes, and then it just repeats. So that's the first 2 measures of the chorus. And then it just repeats. So that repeats 3 times, and then so after you repeated that 3 times, and you go on to measure 7, we're back on F. It's the same strum, and then we move up for that G, and then that's the end of it. So it just, and then it would just the song goes like intro, verse, chorus, intro, verse, chorus, intro, I believe, something like that. There could be an extra verse and chorus in there. I can't remember, but it's really, really easy once you have these parts just to follow along with the song. So that whole chorus part again. All right, so like I said, it's a fairly easy song. You know, this might be just a little bit more, of an, borderline intermediate song than for a total beginner. But it's still something you could play, fairly quick. Even if you are really, new, is just, work on the song, get the chord voicings down, work on the strum, and just play it at a slower tempo if you need to, so you're like, still sounds good even if you're playing it slow. So if you like this, this lesson, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and until next time.